Plus, Netflix have confirmed my exclusive tale that an A-list actor would feature in the second series of The Gentleman. The family of Jay Slater are making a Channel 4 documentary about the teenager's death after pairing up with a team of TV producers with expertise in the field. Relatives of the Brit are desperate to discover what happened to him in the hours leading up to him suffering fatal injuries on Tenerife last year. The new show sees the family of 19-year-old Jay working with Candor Productions, which has substantial experience as it makes Cause of Death, a Channel 5 program about the complex process of inquests. A TV insider said, "The team will be given incredible access to the family as they go on the hunt for hard facts about what happened and possibly pursue justice for the teenager." That included permission to film at his funeral, as well as conducting interviews with Jay's loved ones. The hope is that in highlighting their plight and battle, it might help with their search for the truth. Producers also want to dismiss and broach some of the many online theories and gossip that accompanied news of his death and see how the family have coped in the face of such torment. The documentary team have been tracking every turn of Jay's story, which last week took a breathtaking twist during the inquest into his death. A coroner adjourned the proceedings so police could hunt down key witnesses who have so far proved elusive, as they might have information that could shed light on Jay's death. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's been almost a year since he went missing after attending a music festival on the Spanish Canary Island. His body was discovered in July and a post-mortem concluded he had suffered traumatic head injuries consistent with a fall from height. Exactly what happened in his final hours and what led up to him suffering such a catastrophic injury remains uncertain. But the new documentary promises to follow Jay's family as they continue their painful journey. Martin's Red DY to Fight. Line of Duty star Martin Compston is used to playing the action hero, but he was more than happy to trade punches in his latest role. As I exclusively revealed, he's the leading man in ITV's second series of Red Eye, which has just finished filming and is now set to air next year. On the Restless Natives podcast, Martin said, "I've got pretty good at selling punches to the face, but when it's punches to the stomach, I'd rather people just got pads on and just take the punch or take the landing or the hit. But then I've got these tight tailored suits I like to wear, so I've got to hide them. But I love it. Otherwise, you're just sitting on your arse learning lines and saying daft stuff, so if you get a chance to get up and have a rollabout. It's like a dance. Can't wait to see him on Strictly one day then." Jimmy has bright ideas. Jimmy Carr and guests will discuss wacky ideas for shows on the Big Pitch, a podcast format on the Netflix is a joke YouTube channel. He said, "It gives a glimpse of the rigorous pitching process, and it's also a good excuse to mess around with some very funny friends. Hugh is perfect as Gent." Netflix have confirmed my exclusive tale that Hugh Bonneville would feature in the second series of The Gentleman. But the streamer, which has also confirmed that Maya Jama is joining the cast, hasn't yet confirmed if Hugh, star of the Paddington movies and Downton Abbey, will be a baddie. In the meantime, he's about to play one of the good guys, DCS Brian Boyce, in BBC drama The Gold, which is returning soon to tell the second part of the true crime story of the Brinksmat gold robbery in 1983. Hugh wouldn't be drawn on his next role, but did say, "Well, the devil always has the best tunes, and I've played my fair share of serial killers, I'll have you know." Just wait for Paddington 5. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Margot marks life's 50. Teo celebrate feel-good 70s sitcom The Good Life turning 50. UN Gold will air a special documentary, Inside Out. Dame Penelope Keith, who played Margot Ledbetter, will take viewers down memory lane, revisiting highlights from the BBC show that regularly pulled in 18 million viewers. The sitcom starred Richard Briers and Felicity Kendall as Tom and Barbara Good, Penelope and her on-screen husband Jerry, Paul Eddington. Penelope said, "I'm delighted to be invited to celebrate The Good Life. The only thing I can't believe is that it's 50 years since I first played Margot. Where have the years gone? I've such happy memories of making a series that is still so well loved by viewers." The special will air later this year. American comedy series Hacks will be returning for a 5th series. The show, currently airing on Sky Max, sees struggling comedian Deborah Vance, Jean Smart, realize her dream of hosting a late-night talk show with the help of disgraced TV writer Ava Daniels, Hannah Einbinder. Robert, a wedding crasher. Robert Sugden's shock return to Emmerdale last night saw him crash the wedding of his ex Erin Dingle. The Sun exclusively revealed earlier this month that actor Ryan Hawley had filmed comeback scenes after 6 years away from the show. Who played Robert in the ITV soap between 2014 and 2019, agreed to return as a one-off treat to fans. Erin, Danny Miller, had been set to marry Robert's brother John Sugden. The killer, played by Oliver Farnworth, struck again this week, threatening ex-Aidan Moore, Jeff Dignan, with a lethal syringe in hospital. But he backed out at the last minute only for Aidan to have a cardiac arrest. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.